So now then, ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a smashing day, just like myself. And today is obviously Valentine's Day, which means only one thing. No, not snogging your missus. A brand new Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer. Given to us by Daddy himself, Daddy Zack. Did I really just call him Daddy Zack? This is what lockdown is doing to my brain. But yeah, ladies and gents, we're not just going to be talking about the trailer. This is kind of going to be a Snyder-thon. We're going to talk about some of the images he's released, some of the other clips that he's put up on his Vero and his social media. So it's kind of going to be all encompassed into one, rather than doing 2 or 3 separate fucking videos for no reason. I might as well just sling all into one. I know I don't normally do trailer reactions anymore.
Well, no shit.
Mainly because of copyright reasons, because I always seem to get copyrighted, but it seems like no matter what video I put up today, I'm going to get copyrighted anyway. So, to hell with it, can't be arsed. So, without further ado, ladies and gents, you're not here for me to fucking start shouting at you. You want me to react to the trailer, and that's what I'm here for. So yeah, so I've got everything set up. Just take a little bit of a sippy. And let's get into it. Okay, doesn't want to work. And let's get into it. Oh, it's already such a good shot. Ooh. Mascara. Come on, I've been waiting for this all week. Nightmare! Oh, Apocalypse! We finally got the scene. Yes! Oh my god! Oh, he's got a fucking cannon. Yes! Looks this. Jonathan Kent, I hope. Yeah! Oh my god! Oh, the Bat Tank! Wow! Atlan. Yes! That's 2. Oh, it's this Joker! Yes! Oh, mate! Any more? No. Ladies and gents, that was fucking sick. I know some of the shots that are in there are stuff we've kind of already seen on his Twitter, on his Vero and stuff, in these like trailer in 3 days, in 2 days, in 1 day type of stuff. But oh my god, it looks so good. I am so hyped for this film. Obviously, I was a huge fan of Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, and that whole kind of DCU / Snyderverse before Justice League, if that's what you want to call it, in 2017. It kind of had this feel around it like these characters were going to be gods again, and they were going to be powerful, and I had that kind of like epic feel around it. I know I use the word epic quite a lot, but for this film especially, I kind of felt I had that around Batman vs Superman, Man of Steel, and things like that, which I never got from Justice League. It felt very much like a Saturday afternoon cartoon that you'd watch with your 12-year-old son. Not that there's anything wrong with Saturday afternoon cartoons, but when you've set up this universe as this kind of dark, gritty, epic Hall of Heroes, Pantheon of Heroes type of series, which we kind of expected it would be, to differ from Marvel, when you go so similar to Marvel, it kind of puts a lot of the fans that were big fans of Zack's work to shit, essentially. And when I watched it, I was like, this doesn't feel like this epic conclusion to Batman vs Superman that we were supposed to get. So I'm so happy he's getting his vision. I've been waiting since 2017. I've seen so many fan edits that put Hegra into it, and some of these scenes that Zack's put out into it, and it makes the movie so much better. So to actually see his final 4-hour vision, I am going to lose my shit. So, just before we disappear and I talk about some of the other little bits and bobs, I'm going to replay it one more time, see if there's anything I missed the first time, as you always do with these trailers because you get so hyped. So yeah, let's get back to it. So this is obviously Batman vs Superman when Superman dies via Doomsday, but this is supposed to be from Lois's perspective rather than from Superman's perspective. Gather this is after the Doomsday fight, because that's his voice ringing it. Somebody heard his voice. Themyscira. The nightmare sequence. That's the arrow that Diana gets. That in the film we see her mum fire a sentry. We see Hippolyta fire the arrow, but we never see actually anything happen. We just see it on the TV screen in the 2017 version. Oh, the fire's been lit at the Pantheon in Greece. Oh wow, what a big thing. Whereas here you actually get to see her go and explore it and do it herself.
Listen to me, Diana.
Burned right behind me, baffling absolutely everyone from locals to government authorities alike. The fire could be seen for miles on end. Unbelievably...
This is obviously the scene where she sees about Darkseid. Now this scene, we've already seen this on his Vero, but I love this scene. We've got Darkseid, obviously, right here. I wish he did have a little bit more colour in his uniform, but I can't wait. Desaad, obviously, that we've seen in the last trailer, and I kind of mistakenly thought was Steppenwolf because their faces kind of look the same. But now that you see his full outfit, Granny Goodness, who's another New God type character that I don't know a lot about. I've got to be honest. I'm not a huge DC comic book reader. A lot of my DC stuff has all come from TV shows and animated shows when I was a kid. So. Yeah, we're going to see the New Gods, hopefully, and Apocalypse, and maybe New Genesis and all that. I would hope. This is probably after the history lesson sequence where we see young Uxas, which was Steppenwolf in the 2017 version. But I can't wait to see all these characters that were like magnificently drawn by Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby's a master. He's worked for both sides, both DC and Marvel, and he fucking kills it with his art. So let's carry on. It's a scene we've kind of seen before. That's the bomb sequence at the beginning of the film, except in the Justice League cut, there was only one bomb. In Snyder's cut, there'll be a first bomb, Diana gets all the people out, and then the second bomb will go off, and it won't kill anyone. It's just to show that she's fallible. that she's not all powerful. This shot, let me just scroll it back a little bit. This shot, I gather this is the nightmare sequence because it looks brown in the background, but this could be the ending climactic battle. But seeing him with a cannon looks so sick.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the
Alfred.
charging bull.
Actually, can we just like put a little bit in this video right now to talk about how good Jeremy Irons' Alfred is? I know there's been so many variations over the years. You've got the Michael Caine one in the Batman vs Superman, in the Dark Knight trilogy.
I'm so sorry. I failed you. You trusted me. And I failed you.
You've got the one from the Joel Schumacher and Tim Burton Batmans, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Death and chance stole your parents. But rather than become a victim, you have done everything in your power to control the fates. For what is Batman, if not an effort to master the chaos that sweeps our world?
But he's just so good. He just he's a younger Alfred, he's not as old, and he feels like he's, throughout Batman vs Superman, he is Bruce's moral tether. And I hope he's the same in this film. I just love Jeremy Irons' Alfred. I just love Jeremy Irons, full stop. So, what can I say?
Don't wave the red cape at it.
Yeah. This is the opening. This is the Heroes Park sequence, I think, when Lois sees Superman be reborn. That's the that's the history lesson scene. That's the rebirth. That's under Gotham Harbour. This is where we see Iris, that scene that we've seen a few times now, where Barry Allen saves Iris. It'd be nice to see Kiersey Clemens in this. It'd be nice to see Kiersey Clemens in this version, because she was totally cut out of the 2017 version. I just want to go back to the Kent Farm. The Kent Farm was so sick. Like, I love Man of Steel so much, and all those Kent Farm scenes just feel so down to earth, so homely. It feels like home when you're watching these films. It just feels like home comforts. But this scene, look, this is him when he's reborn and he goes back out and learns how to fly again. This is his rebirth. So they're obviously egging on the Man of Steel scene when he first learns how to fly. But this is like Flight 2.0, and I can't wait. This is the scene I'm actually most anticipating, because I love it in Man of Steel. This is another one we saw in his Vero last night. That's the... Hang on. Just wanted to kick me out. That's the Bat Tank from the Dark Knight Returns comic, which is what obviously inspired Batman vs Superman. Frank Miller wrote that comic, and to see this again is fucking sick. That's the when Cyborg separates the mother boxes, so I gather that's where he kind of has a nightmare vision. These are all kind of scenes we've seen before. This is, I reckon, like everybody else has been saying, this is the Speed Force. This is where apparently the Justice League lose at first to Steppenwolf, and then Barry Allen goes back in time for the Speed Force to fix it, and they fight him again, and that's when they finally beat Steppenwolf.
The age of heroes will never come again.
Yeah, this scene's sick and all.
It will. It has to.
So cool. I cannot wait.
We live in a society where honor
Here he is.
isn't that right?
Cyborg's in the background.
Batman.
Yes. I was going to do a breakdown of these images, but you can pretty much see it in colour anyway. With his long green hair, his red lipstick. This is, people pointed out in the Batman vs Superman nightmare sequence, where Batman goes out to get a bomb and gets taken out by parademons, if you don't know what the Snyder Cut is. And people notice that when Batman's using the gun, he's got a Joker card on the butt of his gun. So this is probably the meeting before that sequence. So I assume maybe we might see more of the nightmare sequence, or this is beforehand. There we go. But anyway, ladies and gents, that's gonna just about do it for the trailer. I obviously had some images that I wanted to talk about, but they kind of got exposed in this video, so it's kind of hard to talk about them. I'll sling them up on the screen anyway. I did like a lot of these images. So like there's the one where you got a close-up on his face, which is kind of like what you see there. And then there's the one where he's sitting down. So that might be where he's sat on the Batmobile in this. Unless this is a scene in Arkham Asylum or something like that that people have talked about. Then you got this Snyder Cut Nightmare Batman sequence scene that you see on the screen, and Steppenwolf as well. It's kind of hinted at in this trailer, but you don't get a full look at it. So this is one that I'll still play on the screen. So it's Steppenwolf footage. This is obviously from where Zack said it in the film. And if I believe this is right, he's actually using DaVinci Resolve, which is what I edit my videos with, and it seems a lot of professionals use. So this is pretty sick. And colour wheels and stuff. So this is obviously the Steppenwolf Themyscira battle where he's trying to run away with the mother boxes, but it was just to highlight how much of a beast Steppenwolf is in this. Like, he absolutely fucking kills it. He's yeeting horses around and everything. And we also have a Victor Stone football sequence. So yeah, so they're the extra bits and bobs I really wanted to talk about. They were kind of covered in the trailer anyway, ladies and gents, so I'm not going to keep you for much longer. But March 18th, if you're in the States, I'm so jealous of you because I have no idea how we're getting it in the UK yet. Seems like we may not be getting it in the UK, or we might be getting it on paid VOD or something. I'm going to find a way around it because this is probably the most excited I am for a film this year. I'll find a way around it and I'll hopefully bring the review to you. So yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. As per usual, don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe and the notification bell, and that means you get notified every single time I upload any piece of my content. Also, while you're at it, don't forget to follow me on all my socials. You've got Twitter, you've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitch as well. And also, what did you think of the trailer? Bang it down in the comments below. This is something I'm so excited for. I hope there's more people out there that are like me that are excited for this. I know a lot of my friends are Marvel fans, so a lot of them probably aren't going to be that interested. But for those of you that are DC fans that follow me, leave it down in the comments what you're expecting, what you're hoping for. Did you like the trailer? Who are you most excited to see in the Snyder Cut? What are you most excited to see in the Snyder Cut? But yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That'll just about do it for us today. I hope to see you sometime again during the week. Other than that, I hope you have a good rest of your Valentine's Day, and I shall see you in a bit.